Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to this week's update, week number 7. Wow, can you believe we've been doing this little silly thing for 7 weeks? Yeah, stop doing it. What? I'm going to be positive this week because I was a little bit moany-minny last week. There was lots of ranting and griping, etc, etc. So I'm going to try and remain positive this week because we've got some interesting news for you. However, 2 little things I need to get off my chest. Firstly, idiot son, once again, slept in yesterday. I've now got to do the whole post-service depot collection thing tomorrow. Fabulous. Also, I've lost a little lead. I have a lead that connects to my lavalier microphone to my transmitter on my new audio setup, and I've lost it. Somewhere between the garage and the house, it's gone missing, and I've no idea where it's gone. So I thought, right, okay, that's an issue. Rather than use this microphone in the transmitter, which I'm currently having to use today, which is a little bit heavy, a little bit bulky, and I don't think it's going to really work for the class scenario, I thought, order a new lead so we can just crack on and push on. So I did, and it arrived. And it's the wrong one. So I don't know, technology, as you know, technology is not my strong suit. I've ordered, it looked exactly the same lead, same colours, everything, and yeah, it's the wrong one. The one I want is out of stock for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have to use this microphone transmitter type thing, which could be interesting. So yeah. Anyway, positivity. So, the reason I'm down about the lead is Class 7, I thought was personally one of the best recorded classes I've done in terms of the sound. You still had this idiot in front of you shouting and sweating and breathing and whatnot, but from a sound quality I thought Class 7 was pretty much there or thereabouts. The speaking level to the music, everything seemed to work. We had a couple of glitches in the recording of the sound, but apart from that, I think I've pretty much nailed on my settings now. I'm happy to be shot down. If you've done it or if you've watched it, let me know what your thoughts are. But I was really happy with Class 7. It's a class I really enjoy teaching anyway. So yeah, that was a definite positive this week. Class 7, nailed it, happy with that. Good stuff. We'll see what happens in Class 8. Other good news is, hopefully, the lighting in here is a little bit better today. I normally film with a naked bulb above my head, and because my head's quite shiny, because I've got no hair, it bounces off, and I'm sure you're fed up wearing sunglasses watching this idiot, if you're still watching. Hopefully you are. So what I've done is I bought a new lampshade, and it diffuses the light, the technical term that is, diffuses the light a little bit better, so hopefully it's not shining off my bonds quite as harshly as it has in previous weekly updates. To be fair, my head was quite shiny anyway, because as some of you may have seen on my Instagram account, which is Richard1072 if you want to check it out, we went out in the MG on Sunday, and the weather was fantastic, really good weather for going out in a convertible car. We were headed off to Blenheim thinking, oh, I'll take my camera, do some photography, etc., which I haven't done for a little while, and we'll have a nice day out. Got to Blenheim and realised, you have to book in advance. So we went past Blenheim and we found another little spot that was just around the corner from where we live, and it's somewhere we've never been before. It's just this random little car park in the back of a little village that opened out into this amazing space. I met a horse and got quite friendly with the horse. Not that friendly. And in this little car park were 3 sports cars. There was a McLaren, there was a Maserati, and there was a little Caterham 7, which was just really random. Apparently they're all owned by the same guy and he just parks them there. But I got some photos of that, if again on Instagram, have a look at those. So that was great. We had a really good day. However, one thing I have learnt is convertible, no hair, sun out, you're gonna burn. So I've burnt the top of my head. So options now are either wear a hat, grow my hair, or put sun cream on. Don't like hats. Although I do choose to have this style, I'm not naturally bald. Don't like long hair because I can wake up in the morning and I'm fresh. I say fresh, but so yeah, sun cream is the way forward. So that's a lesson learned. Anyway, moving on to the most exciting news of the week. All the upgrades to the garage, or most of them, have arrived. So we're going to do a little tour, give you a little sneak peek of how I've tried to improve the filming space, shall we say, in the garage, which will work on my spin classes and also the aforementioned circuit classes. So what we're going to do, we're going to meet a special friend of mine, and he is special, and he's going to give you a little bit of a guided tour. We're going to do a before and after, just so you can see how we transform the garage. So without further ado, we're going to transfer over to my special friend. Hello, Colin, are you there?
Colin? Hello, Colin? Colin!
Oh yes, hello, hello. Yes, I can hear you now. Hello, this is Colin. And I'm here in the garage. I've been asked to give you a guided tour of Richard Graham's world famous studio stroke garage, where he produces those fantastic weekly cycling, indoor cycling classes. So I've had a brief sniff around, and this is what I've found so far. So as you can see, there is a bicycle with one wheel on it. In the background you can see a whiteboard with funny writing on it, and beyond that there is a hanging baggy type thing, and on the floor there is a very dirty mat with some coloured weight things, and that's it. So that was Colin reporting from the garage, showing you the world famous Richard Graham's current studio setup. Thank you. Right, how do I turn this off? How do I...
Well, that was Colin. Okay, so as you can see from his extensive tour, there are quite a few distractions in the garage, and there's no hiding the fact that it is a garage. So as you can see from the classes that I film, there are a few distractions in the background. So there's a whiteboard, there's a bike, there's a punch bag, etc, etc, etc. So I wanted to try and get rid of all those distractions and just focus on me, because that's what it's all about. No, just to keep you focused while you're cycling, so there's no distractions behind me, and you can concentrate on what you're doing and the effort that you're putting in. So yeah, so I've done a few updates, and there's still a few more little tweaks I need to do, but I can't believe I'm saying this, but shall we go back to Colin, and he can give you a tour of what's been done so far. Here we go, good luck. Colin, are you there? Colin?
Hello, yeah, this is Colin. Hello, yes, I can hear you definitely this time. I hope you can hear me. I seem to be filming in the middle of a tropical storm, which is quite unpleasant, and not the ideal motoring weather, really. Anyway, so welcome back to the garage. Or is it? Wow, as you can see, we've thrown up some grey cloth behind me, which has covered the walls of the garage, which creates an illusion that we're somewhere else, apparently. So, what else have we got? Let's give you a little tour, shall we? We still have the one-wheeled bicycle that Richard films his cycle classes on. And yes, we've had a little bit of a tidy up in the weighted area, and I don't know if you can quite see it, but we've got some very thick black matting on the floor, which is nice. And apparently this is to enable Richard to diversify. diversify what he teaches. So rather than just doing this bicycle thing that he does, hopefully he'll be able to do some other classes for your entertainment. Great. So yes, fantastic. What a transformation. And yeah, so that's me, Colin, from the garage. I bid you farewell, and back to you in the studio. Keep motoring.
Wow. Just wow. I did warn you we were going back to him. So, as you could see, hopefully, maybe, kinda, what I've tried to do is put up those grey backgrounds to try and take away the distractions, as I mentioned previously. From the angles that I film when I do classes, it will look a lot better than that all in one with the saggy bits and whatever. And then I'm not talking about Colin, I'm talking about the background. So yeah, so hopefully I've got another couple of tweaks that I'm doing, but unfortunately I nosed it up with my DIY skills, so I've got to rectify that before it can go ahead. That will make it a little bit more smooth in the background as well. So we'll see what happens with that. And that's pretty much our week. So I've tried to stay positive. I hope this has put a little bit of a smile on your face. I hope it's brightened your day somewhat. As ever, I will see you Monday morning at 9 o'clock for class number 8. And I will see you next Wednesday for your weekly update. And we'll see what that brings. Who knows after today. And as ever, stay safe. Have a really good week. And I'll hopefully see you all soon.